The habitat of wild animals is threatened due to the destruction of wild boars. More than 9 million wild boars are caught in traps every year. How did Americans use traps to control wild boars? Let's watch the video. Wild boars, a large mammal, are becoming a serious problem in the United States, causing significant damage to the ecosystem. Wild boars often form herds of 15 to 20 animals, and their reproduction rate is increasing, making the quality of the ecosystem increasingly alarming. They dig the soil, destroy the soil environment, and can be hosts to infectious diseases that affect animals in the wild. Wild boars often come near bogs to drink water and find more food, making the surrounding area heavily polluted. They use their snouts to find larvae and worms under layers of mud, causing a lot of concern for people in the United States. According to estimates by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, the damage caused by them is up to $1 billion per year. The wild boar trap Wild Hug's pig boar trap B type is commonly used in the United States. This is a newly launched trap with an exclusive design aimed at the safety of hunters when placed directly in dense forest areas. Made entirely of metal, the trap weighs 5.5 lb, has a diameter of 9.8 inches, and a thickness of 1.1 inches, making it durable and resistant to all weather conditions. In particular, this type of trap is about 1/3 cheaper than other large traps, but still ensures good performance. When installing, users need to pay attention to spacing the traps 3.2 feet apart to increase the possibility of capturing wild boars. When used properly, the trap mechanism will activate and hold the wild boar's legs tightly, preventing them from escaping the trap. Traps not only help capture wild boars, but also ensure safety for humans and other animals. In the United States, the application of this method has helped reduce the number of wild boars from 9 million to 5 million in the past 4 years, contributing to protecting the ecosystem and the risk of spreading infectious diseases caused by them. When caught in the trap wire, the wild boar began to panic and tried to escape. It fights back strongly and uses its paws to scratch the ground to find a way out. It used its sharp teeth to bite into the wire, trying to cut it, but because the trap was made of metal, the wild boar could not destroy it. With a full license, hunters must be over 18 years old and in good health to perform the task of installing traps. The training course on using traps has helped hunters feel confident and safe. The hunter must have no criminal history related to violence and always strictly follow the regulations on using wild boar traps. Hunters need to regularly check the trap to ensure that it is working effectively and does not pose a danger to anyone or other animals in the area. If a wild boar is trapped, the hunter must handle it immediately according to local authorities' instructions to ensure safety and compliance with wildlife regulations. At the same time, you also need to report to local authorities the number of wild boars trapped to meet legal and environmental management requirements. When a wild boar is caught in a leg trap, the hunter must act quickly and carefully. With good health and skill, the hunter approaches the prey slowly and calmly so as not to frighten it and attack it. The hunter used a sturdy stick to keep the wild boar from moving much, then skillfully removed the trap from its feet. During this process, hunters need to make sure not to strongly impact their bodies to avoid sudden attacks when collecting. This work requires patience, strength, and a deep understanding of wild boar behavior. Wild boar hunting season in the U.S. usually takes place from fall to spring, from October to March. Regulations on hunting season and the number of wild boar allowed to hunt may vary from state to state. If hunters exceed the prescribed number, they can be fined, have their hunting license confiscated, or face jail time. This strict regulation aims to protect the ecosystem and maintain balance in the wild boar population. Wild boar trapping activities receive approval from many people for a number of important reasons. First of all, wild boars are wild animals capable of serious destruction, causing great damage to the ecosystem. In addition, they are also the cause of soil erosion and destruction of habitats for other animals. Trapping wild boars helps control their numbers, minimizing negative impacts on the environment. Furthermore, trapping wild boars also helps protect human health, because wild boars can carry many dangerous diseases. Although trapping feral pigs offers a number of benefits, there are also many objections to it for several important reasons. First of all, some people believe that trapping wild boars is cruel and inhumane, causing severe pain and injury to the animals. Furthermore, the use of indiscriminate traps may inadvertently capture other animal species, including endangered or protected species. In addition, some people are concerned that trapping wild boars can cause an imbalance in the ecosystem, affecting other animals and the natural environment. Some argue that it is necessary to seek more sustainable and humane alternatives to control wild boar populations, such as breeding management measures instead of trapping and exterminating them. In addition, government organizations prohibit hunters from using products made from wild boar meat because they can cause infectious diseases. Do you agree with the American people's practice of controlling wild boars with traps? Please comment below. Comment 1 if you disagree with wild boar hunting. Share the video with your family to have good luck. Please continue watching the video.
These approaches have been great at stopping the spread of some invasive species. Got any ideas for even better solutions? Drop your thoughts in the comments so we can all dive into it together. Thanks for sticking around and watching the whole video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And hey, be sure to tell your friends about us too so they can check it out. Bye and see you in the next video.